Resume review, CV review for Mehwish. Let's see. Professional summary section. Currently, from what I can tell, it's too long. 4, 5, 6, 8 lines. It's too much. This needs to be cut by at least 2/3 and heaped to about 2 or 3 lines maximum. I've seen a lot of resumes where everyone says that they have a proven track record of something, but then don't show the proof on that. So be sure to show the proof that you have the track record. Because currently this is a list of to-dos and responsibilities in your day-to-day. I don't see anything that helps show the impact of the work that you have done and or what you're looking for. Yeah, it's because it's too generic and there isn't enough clarity that's specific enough. It's specific in the sense of here are the skills that you have and what you have done in the organization, but there is no impact laden language here at all. You claim to be results driven, but then don't show results. That's kind of the story that we're getting from this section. So that needs to be reworked. Your header section, I think you should also include the role that you're going for next. Are you going for just any kind of HR and operations role? Or, what particular type of HR role are you going for? That should be included. Is it talent acquisition or is it general HR? That needs to be included here. You have your education before your experience, despite the fact that your experience is more recent. So therefore, your education section should actually go below your experience section. Experience should go first. You mentioned that you are a HR exec in a consulting and you just say remote. There is no list of companies, unless, however, if you were working for a number of clients, then I think might be advisable for you to mention in your bullets either some of the clients that you worked with or how many clients you did work with during that time period. Too many bullet points for one job role, even if it is your own business or your own self-employed practice. And again, it reads too much as many activities and not hyper-specific to the impact that was done there. It reads more like a list of responsibilities. Yeah, I was just reading it through. It's just a list of day-to-day responsibilities in terms of what you did, but nothing to do with the impact that you had in the organization. And the same applies to your research analyst role too. Also bear in mind that there is some extra spacing within your second and third bullet points that needs to be closed. So I would definitely advise that you keep your experience section to a maximum of 3 or 4 bullet points for each job that you've had. So just keep 3 or 4, just like you've got 3 here, and then back them all with data. You've got the years, so at least there is some consistency. However, you've put this one in brackets, whereas this one isn't in brackets. It's a minor issue, not really a big deal, but just thought that I would mention it for consistency. And then core competencies and skills. I think this section I do have a challenge with. It looks very AI generated, as it's just the list of things that you have and what you've done, which everyone who's applying for an employee relations or HR role would expect to have to some degree. So you either need to back this up with data or make it into a cleaner section. I would get rid of the numbering because there's no need for it, and I'll just list the actual skills as bullet points. You don't need to include all the other bits of information unless you're going to back it up with data. It should just be a short list of the core competencies and skills, maybe on 2 columns as a list of bullets. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But I mean, yeah, your education should go at the bottom. Yeah, as it stands right now, this would, with the way that your CV is presented so far, you won't get selected for interview at many companies because there is no impact shown. And the best work that you have done also is a list of job responsibilities rather than outcome driven language, which needs to be included here. So if you make those changes, that should then bring you up to standard. But there's probably still a lot more work that can be done here because you need to be able to then showcase how you are better than other candidates. Because if every candidate is equal, what would you say are your top 2 to 3 key differentiators? And whatever you consider those to be, that needs to be interwoven into your resume, in your professional summary section and your experience section, as well as your skills as well. Hope this helps, and I'll speak again soon. Take care. Bye.